Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an account on Amazon KDP and how to upload your first book. And of course, I'm going to teach you how to generate that book with an AI, how to format that book. And of course, I'm also going to show you how to create a cover image for that book and upload it successfully on kdp.amazon.com. So this video is going to be so rich. Is a follow-up from the first video. Now, if you are taking this course, this how to publish on Amazon, and you have not seen that video, please kindly go through that video before you meet us today. Why? Because that video explains everything about Amazon KDP and how to publish on it. And today I'm going to walk into the full practical on how to generate your book, do everything, publish, and start making your money. So now let's begin the first process, which is registering on kdp.amazon.com. All right, so we are on the platform now and we want to register. So come to amazon.com/kdp, or you can go to kdp.amazon.com, or on your Google you can just write Amazon KDP and it will take you to a link where you click it and it will bring you to this place, whether on your phone on your laptop. So you can come here and I'll put my email, the email I want to use. I can put it here. My name is Dennis, so this is the name, and I can just create any password. So just ensure that the password is so strong so that you can be able to so that they will not be able to detect it. Is that okay? So let me put a strong password and ensure that you know it and save it somewhere. So I put my password and I'll click on create account, and then it's going to open. So let's wait for it to load. If you have a good network, it will be very simple. Let me save it because I usually do. So solve this puzzle to protect your account. Many times you might not be prompted with this, but sometimes you will. So choose all the umbrellas. So I'm going to choose umbrella. They only want me to choose umbrella and then confirm. Click on confirm. And then, of course, I've solved that puzzle. So a code has been sent to my email. I have to go to my email. All right. And then I have to go to my email. Sorry, and copy this code. All right. Copy, come to Amazon, paste it, and then click on verify. So they're asking me for my number. So I'll click here and change it to my Nigerian number because I'm making this video from Nigeria. So if you're from any country, you can choose any country. All right. So let me choose this my number here and click on send. Say the phone number you have entered is not valid. Please enter another number. But I've changed this thing now. Let me first of all change this thing. It seems as though I've used that number before because I've been publishing with them. So let me use this one and see. Okay, the number still did not go. So let me use another one. Oh, those numbers are the only numbers that I have. Okay, no, not really. Okay, let me use my UK phone number. So let me use my UK phone number. All right, so this is my UK phone number and I'm going to click on. So you can use Nigerian phone number. The reason why they are not accepting those numbers is because I think I've used the two of them in opening. All right, so they have sent me a code. I've used them. That's why they are not accepting them. So I've just put the code, click on 9, put the code here. The code is just a one-time OTP. So create my account. And then once the number is correct, the account is going to be created. Of course, you can still want to read. So just ensure that you scroll down to view everything, even if you don't want to read it. So we click on agree. And then it said, please provide the required details and complete the two-phase question. But here my account has been created and you can now start publishing your book. But before we complete our account, let's start writing the book first. All right, now this is the book. Before we want to actually publish the book first before create new titles. So we want to actually publish the book before we settle all these account issues. Is that okay? So first we have registered and the next thing to do is to now create our book. Now we are going to be using an AI to create that book, but to make this video not to be too long and boring, I've already created the book here, but I'm going to walk you through how that book was created. I've not formatted it. We are going to format it together in this video, but I already went ahead to create it. Now let me show you the step-by-step guide how I created the book. I told ChatGPT generate me 10 best-selling and well-researched keyword rich ideas on business and money niche. That's my niche. Remember, you need to choose your own niche. Is that okay? And it generates me up to 10. How does that a profitable business, etc. Now I told ChatGPT again, pick the best one you think is in high demands and generate me the complete outline. The focus is on Amazon KDP because that's where I want to post this book. I want the book to be a best-selling book. Are you saying? Just follow the process. So it now told me that the topic is choosing for me is how to build multiple streams of income and achieve financial freedom. Why this is the best? Huge demand, strong buying audience in UK. You can see how ChatGPT is doing it. So it has chosen a topic for me, and this is the topic. Now let me show you the next thing I told ChatGPT to do. The next thing I told ChatGPT to do is that it should generate me an outline, and this is the outline. Part 3, chapter 8 is in parts and is also in chapters. See chapter 11, chapter 12. Remember that prompt carries that it should also generate the outline. So this is the outline. It even has some bonuses and everything. Now the next prompt I say is, how will you write the book to ensure that it gets to 30,000 to 35,000 words? How many chapters do you want to write per section? And each chapter will carry how many words? Answer the question before you start writing. The reason why I told ChatGPT this is because ChatGPT told me that a best-selling book, the length of it, you need to be 25,000 to 40,000. And me, I'm choosing the middle number, which is 30,000 to 35,000. I don't know if you're seeing it. So I now ask him how many words per chapter so that I can be able to give him the right prompt. And he told me that the right word will be 1,500 for front words. Just follow in and come to the beginning. So he's going to write it in parts, and part 1 is going to be 1,900 per word and total of 5,700 naira per, 5,700 per chapter, per 3 chapters. Is that okay? For 3 chapters. All right. Now let's scroll down again and look at the next prompt I gave you. I say, okay, thank you. Start writing based on your recommendation. Part 1. Keep the SEO keyword stuff in mind. All right. Remember we talked about you selling organically before even trying to do paid advert. Is that okay? Now, as I keep the SEO keyword in mind, I want this book to be the best-selling book in a week. All right. All right. So you now start writing from here. The book. Start writing the book. Let's go. All right. Start writing the book. Start writing the book. This is the first part. That's part 1 of the book. All right, so it finished. I told him to go to part 2, just like that, until it was done. So let's scroll down again. Please, let's scroll down again. It's important that I showed you everything I am doing here. Is that okay? Let's scroll down. Assuming I did this while we're in the video, it would have been delaying us. Go to part 4. Then once it's done, just copy it and paste on your Google Docs. Once it's done writing, paste, copy, paste, tell him to go again, and just like that. All right, now let me show you the last prompt that is very, very important. It's a continue. I told him to continue, and let's see something. All right, so it's done. It said final. Okay, it's done with the whole work. And I told the ChatGPT, I want you to research and write down the question and answer for this book based on how KDP will ask me for the information. All right, because we are going to be filling a form while uploading that book. So once you want to get the answers ready, so while we are filling it, it will be very easy. So I want you to research and write down the question and answer for this book based on your KDP, based on how KDP will ask me for the information when I am unloading the book. Example, the description of the book, ChatGPT will ask for the category, etc. Cover every aspect KDP will ask me. Is that okay? And he brought down everything. Now these ones, I copy them and I put them in a different paper, in a different sheet. Is that okay? In a different sheet. Now we are going to need it when uploading that book. So this is how to write a book. Now the third aspect of this video is now how to edit this book to fit in, how to edit the book the way that Amazon wants it. All right. So let's go back to the book that we have generated with AI, and then here we are now going to, the first thing we need to do is highlight all. and then let's change it to key 12, font size 12, and then click on enter. All right, font size 12. Either you put it on font size 12, 13, or 14. That should be the highest. Is that okay? Now everything is in good format, good text format. So we want to also return this book to the best form type, either the best font type. So I'll choose New Times Roman. So you can choose anyone. I'm the one who decided to use New Times Roman. You can use Roboto, you can use anyone, Georgia, etc. But I'm using New Times Roman. All right. Now the next thing to do also is to highlight all. We want to apply the changes to everything. The next is to apply all the changes to it. You highlight all by Control A to highlight all. Is that okay? And then you can also come, if you are using your phone, you can click on the thing and highlight, so you can't do Control A on your phone. Is that okay? So here we also put it on justify alignment. This justify alignment, put the whole thing on justify alignment. Now we have done 3 changes to this, to the general work. Is that okay? Now since we have done the 3 things to the general work, we can now come here and now click here, and then we can now push this one down. All right, let me click on this. All right, I click on this and then click here and then click on page break. I don't know where we can be able to see that page break. I don't know, it's under edits, insert. Okay, page break. So we can now click on page break. So because we want this to be, so here we can now highlight this and then have to now increase it. I know that this thing will take us time, but this is the best thing that you need from me. Is that okay? I don't want to rush anything here. Okay, so it's generating the listen already, and you can also tell ChatGPT to generate the subtitle of this book. Is that okay? So let's say we have this now, so let me return it to center. All right, so I click on enter again, and then I think I'm okay with this for now. Now let's move to the second one. The book is okay. Now the next thing you need to do is proofread this book. Is that okay? Go through each of the book and proofread it. So ensure that everything is correct. All right, mindset secrets, whatever it is that you need to add here, please kindly add them. It's very, very important. So here is investing for beginners, compound. This thing is supposed to be complete mathematics, but it did not come up well. So you can either leave it like this or delete it. So me particularly, I want to delete it. It came in as a mathematics. I don't know if you check from that beginning, you must have seen some mathematical stuff like that. Let me show you how it is. You see, this is the mathematics, but the thing did not copy it like this completely. So we have to, what we have to do, let me copy it from here and see if it will actually fit in. If it does not fit in, we completely remove it. All right, so let's go back. Sorry. Okay, so let me paste it. No, it did not go again. So let's delete it and then continue to edit the book. All right, so let's continue to edit the book. Continue to edit the book. All right, so we are going, and then this is where the introduction starts from. So from here, we can now click on here, and then we can now also go to insert and go to break and then break it. Why we are breaking it is that so that this thing will start on a new page. I don't recommend that you begin to press enter, 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 enter. No, you have to break it like that. So I also do not like this line, so I could delete it. Okay, let's go again. Let's go again. And okay, let me delete this line as well. I don't like this line. So it shows like it's an AI. So I don't like this line. So let me delete it. Okay, so we are done with the introduction. So with the outline, and the next thing to do is we have the copyright page. The copyright page 2023 all right reserved. This is good. So this thing is also supposed to be in a different page on its own. So we click on here, come to page break again, and insert page break, it breaks it to the next page. All right, so that's good. So we can also come here again and delete this. I want to delete it, and then under the table of contents, I can now click on page break again and can now delete this. All right, now this table of content that is here, we don't even need it because I will delete it when we proceed, I will delete all of this so that it will automatically generate it. All right, so this is the introduction. Okay, so let's begin. So chapter 1, I can remove this to the next page. All right, so let's move it to the next page. All right, so I want to remove that line I saw up there. Okay, don't need this line. So okay, so just be reading some of these things. Sometimes you can even remove this bold, because anybody who is familiar with AI will know that it's only AI that used to do all these things. All right, so you can leave them, or if there's no problem with it. All right, so this is chapter 1. We are good risk. This is chapter summary. Chapter 2, I want it to be on a different page, so I can now click on here, and I can click here and click on. I wish there's a place to apply this to all, but you can't, right? Chapter 2. Just follow me, please. I know that this may make the video long, but doing it the right way helps better. So let's come here, and then we can now click on here. Sorry, under insert, and then click on break. All right, click on break. All right, so let's go again. Okay, so let's go again. That's part 2. Part 2. Okay, so you can also click on here, put it on page break. All right, I wanted to actually do this before doing this, but I feel that doing it while we're in class like this will help a lot of people. So please kindly follow me with this. So this is part 1. So we are gradually moving. This chapter 4. You can now click on this. Of course, some of you have already know what we are trying to achieve here. So let's go. Okay, let's go again. This is chapter 5. I want to also remove this line, so I can always come here, and there is no shortcut to this. Okay, Control plus Enter is the shortcut to move to do page break. Okay, let's go again. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is the chapter summary. This one is already on a different page, so there's no need breaking it. All right, so there's no need. Let me bring it up and break it. So let me break it, because I need to break it. Because if I don't break it, it may affect me in future. So I can't break it. Is there a line up? Okay, there's no line. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is chapter summary, chapter 3, part 3. Let me click on here. Click on page break. All right. So we'll soon be done. Don't worry. We'll soon be done. So let's click on here. Let's click here and also do page break. This page break is very important, because if we do some changes, let's say while we are editing this book, it should not affect the structure of the work. Is that okay? Okay, so let's delete this, and let's put it here and put page break. Whether on your phone or on your laptop, you can do this page break that I am doing. All right, so let me just do the page break of everything, and I will return back to the video. All right, so we are done with the formatting, and then let's return back to the first page. Let's go ahead. This is the book. So we are completely done with, doing the page break and all of that. Now, the next thing to do is the heading of your work needs to be at least a bit bigger than the body of the work. Remember that the whole work is carrying 12 font size. So we need to make the headings at least a bit bigger. So we have to do that one now. So how to do that? We can now come here. This copyright, we need to take it to the next page. We did not do it for the page break. All right. So this, we need to increase the font size of at least each of the heading, the subheadings. So this one we have to reduce the width at least 16. So that is the 16 that we'll be using throughout. So dedication, you can also increase it to 16. You can use any number you want to. Is that okay? So let's leave this table of content, because I will come back to it. This one 16. So just hold on while I increase all the headings to 16, and I'll be back for us to continue. So this one's again 16. All right, so we are done. We are done with bolding, at least increasing the font size of all the subheadings. All right, the major subheadings. Now you can also, what I also want you to do is please centralize them. Is that okay? So centralize them. I've centralized all of them, but let me centralize this first one that I did not do. So you centralize them, let it be in the center, and let for this introduction as well, let it be in the center. So once you increase the size, you centralize them. Is that okay? So this one as well will be in the center. All right, so let's go. Let me see the second. Okay, this one from here we have it correct. So now our book is completely ready, but there's a mistake I did that I did not show you from the beginning. Before you actually do this, in fact, we did that mistake. Before you actually do this, you have to know the size of the book that you want to actually publish. Is that okay? So we can come to file and come to page setup, and then here you can now see that this is the whole document. Select the whole document, leave it on portrait, and 8.5 by 11. You can leave it here, or you can put it on this one, 9 by 8, sorry, 6 by 9. Is that okay? 6 by 9. You can put it on 6 by 9, and you can put it, and everything will how they call, will restructure following what you did. That's why that page break that we did is very good. So I think 6 by 9 is very, very good to me. All right, you can leave it there, or you can even leave it at the normal 8.5 by this thing. So, but now that we did that mistake, that we did not put the size before arranging it, you can see that that page break is helping me to ensure that I did not cause any problem in the work. So we leave it at 6 point, sorry, let's see this, the one we used. Page setup, we use 6 by 9 by 6 by 9. Is that okay? Just 6 by 9. Forget all these points. 9.3 is 6 by 9 if B5. So it's okay like this. We leave it like this. All right. So our book is completely ready. All right. So the next thing to do is actually to generate, this table of contents. Is that okay? So let's come here and let's come to table of content. This is the table of content. Is that okay? Let me delete all of this table of contents. Let me delete all of them because we don't need them. So because we want to automatically generate them, but you can leave it as table of contents here. So I can also increase it to 16, just the way I increased the other one, and I can also center it. Okay, so bring it here. All right, so we can now come to here. The next thing we need to do is to insert this table of contents. Or first, before you insert the table of contents, you can insert the page number. Is that okay? So to insert page number, that's for each page to carry a number. To do that, you can come to insert, you can come to page element, and you can come to page numbers, and then you can choose any number. So if you choose this number, it means that the text is going to be like this. If you choose like this, it means the text is going to be like this. If you choose this one, it means that it's going to be bottom, but I like it to be top. So I click on this one, and you can see that it has already carries the page number. So are you seeing everything is now looking correct? So we are good with it like this, and the page numbers, we can remove header. Let me remove this one. No, let me Ctrl Z, please. I did a mistake on that. All right, so Ctrl Z, and each page is now having a page number. Is that okay? So you can double click it, and you can also put it anywhere you want it to be. Is that okay? And it will apply to all of them, but I want them to be on the right because that's the right thing. So I bring it here, and that is that. Now I haven't put that let me see first, please. I haven't put that. We need to bring in the table of contents. This outline here, I will have to delete it as well, because this is where we need to bring in everything. So here, from here up, let me just put from here, I'll just highlight up. I'll have to delete it. All right, so let me still bring, oh my goodness. Okay, let me highlight, because I want to bring in automatic table of content, because this is what they want us to do. So I can just click here and delete. All right, now this one is here, the conclusion of what? Okay, this one needs to be deleted. All right, need to be deleted. So we now have one page here left. So here we can now click on here. Where are we supposed to have that table of contents? Let me see. So let's cover up this page. This page does not need to stay idle like this. All right. So copyright, dedication, before table of content. From here, we can now bring in the table of content. So to bring in table of content, we can come to insert. You can see table. No, not this table, please. Page elements again, table of contents, and then you can bring in any of this table of contents. So if you bring in this one is plain text, this one is dotted, this one is this. So let me bring in the dotted one, and it's going to automatically generate the table of contents. If you actually followed everything I did here, right, it's going to automatically generate the table of contents for you. Now this table of content is too long, and right, it's too long and I don't want it. And the things I don't want are all these things here. I don't want them. All right, so you can just click on it and delete. All right, so let me delete it. So you see what I'm doing here. I just want only the chapters to appear because these things are just too long, too unnecessarily long. Is that okay? So I can click here and delete. If you allow this, it means that you're already showing the person everything that is in the book. So they might not even buy self. So let me delete all of these things here. All right. So let me delete them. Please, if you are doing also editing your own book, you can also delete them. Is that okay? Let me Ctrl Z because I did a mistake here. Okay. So I can also delete this. Okay, so just hold on because you already know what I'm doing, right? So just hold on while I delete all and we continue the video. All right, so this is the last page, and of course, let me also completely delete this. Now we're on the right page, and here I want to highlight everything that is on this particular table of content, multiple streams of income. No, let me delete this number one as well. And then from here, I can just highlight everything, and I want to remove it from bold. So I can just click on bold. All right, so I've removed everything. So what I can also do again is to separate them, is that they are too congested, so I need to give them some spacing. So I can just come here, line spacing, put it on 1.5, and then we already have something nice here. Oh, come on, this one is going to another page, so I may not actually like it. So let me Ctrl Z first and give the whole work a spacing first. Now, so if you come here, if you want the next step, the next editing step is to give this work line spacing. So let's highlight all of them and come to line spacing. See line and paragraph spacing, click on it. You can put it on 1.15 or you can put it on 1.5 or you can put it on double. Is that okay? Well, let's put it on 1.15. All right. So if you put it on 1.5, the whole the whole work will be separated. At least it will now look a bit better. So let me see. Sorry, it's still trying to load. You can see that the words are a bit stretched, but we can even make him look more better than it. But I think this one is 1.5 is okay. So here is okay like this. And all right, so we are getting everything correct here. So the book is now completely ready. Like again, I said, you can tell ChatGPT to give you a subtitle because we want a subtitle for this. So I can come here and tell ChatGPT to give me a strong subtitle for this my topic. Then I think when I was narrating the book, I didn't generate that subtitle. So the subtitle is a step-by-step guide to creating passive income, side hustle, proven strategies to earn more, build passive income. I think I like the step-by-step guide, so I'll copy it and then I'll come back to my Word, and then from here I can now let me go up. All right, so let me come here again, click on this. All right, so I'll now highlight all, put it on center because it shifts away from center. then highlight this small one like this, and then increase the font size. Okay, sorry, the font size is too big. Okay, here like this is okay, but I will italicize it. Very, very important. So okay, let me decrease the font size again. Okay, all right, so it's okay like this, and the book is now okay. Now to get ready for publishing, you now have to export it. Now I want you to export it in two formats. Number one, you can export it as PDF, which you'll be using for use as paper, you publish as paperback, because you're going to publish it in two formats. We're going to publish it as paperback, and we're going to publish it as Kindle, right? So export it both as paperback and as MS Word. So we'll come to file, and then we come to export, come to file, we come to download, we come to PDF. All right, so it starts downloaded. So we still come again, and then we still come to MS Word. And then I think on MS Word there are some changes that we need to make, because the table of contents needs to have a link, right? But when we get there, we will solve that problem. So our work is done, our book is done, and the next thing to do is now to publish. All right, so we are ready to publish the book. But before we publish the book, there's something I want you to do. I want you to, sometimes you paraphrase that book, because we wrote the book with completely AI. So you can use Quillbot to paraphrase the book, at least, so that at least even if the book is showing 100% AI, before you finish paraphrasing the book, it should be showing at least like maybe 80, 70 or 60% AI. All right, so if you actually paraphrase the whole book, it will even show maybe like something like 30%, and your book will be very, very good. So sometimes I recommend you paraphrasing it. So go to quillbot.com. I will also put a link in the video description, so you can register on it. It's completely for free. Now the free version allows a certain number of words. So if it allows only 1000 words, it means that you have to be copying only 1000 words, paraphrase, go back, copy, just like that. If you need the paid version, tell me in the comment section. I'll make a video on how to get a premium version completely for free. Of course, I used to do those kind of videos. Now let's return back to Amazon. That's Amazon KDP, and we'll now start publishing our book. So we can click on create. That is create new titles. So let's publish the book before we set the account. Is that okay? Complete every information. So we see here, we see Kindle. They're asking us what we want to publish, right? Is it a Kindle ebook, a paperback, or a cover letter, or a series page? Now what we want to do is we want to first of all publish the paperback. All right, paperback is, I'll explain that in during this video. I say paperback is when the person who is buying the book wants the Amazon to print it for him. Is that okay? While Kindle book is when they are only reading it online. So where the book we just created, we are going to publish it both as paperback and Kindle. All right, so let's start with paperback. Click on paperback, and it's going to open. All right, so let's see the information. It says what language is the book? English. That's the book title. Now you can see that the second prompts I use in generating what Amazon will ask me about, I pasted them in a different link, and I showed you how to do it, right? So you're going to follow that format. So the book title is streams of income, like this. So I'm going to copy it. So go back to Amazon, and then this is the book title. All right, what's the book subtitle? Although this is optional, but we have it. Is that okay? So come here, and the book title is if we can't find it from here, let's go back to directly to the book. I think I generated it here, so this is it here, and then copy it. I'll go back to KDP and then paste it here. Now series, are we making it a series, like maybe part 1, part 2, part 3? No, we are not making any series, so we leave it. In case you are making any series, it's just to create the series and add it at which series 1, part 1 or 2, and all of that. But we are not creating that. So the edition number is optional. We don't have any number for now. Is that okay? So let's leave it, because of course it's not compulsory. Then what is the author? My name is Dennis, but I used to use Brain Dennis, right? So I have to use Brian, not Brian, sorry, Brain. Is that all right? Brain Dennis, Brain, sorry. So okay, sorry, this one here is for preface. So I'm a Mr. I don't have a PhD yet, so to be any other thing. So here I will now put the first name is Brian. Sorry, not Brian, please, Brain. All right. Second one is the middle name is Dennis. Let me put Dennis. This is that the two names I used to use. Is that okay? I don't want to put this, but if I want to put my three names, Undigian, Dennis, Nimnia, that's my full name. I can actually use it here, but I don't want to use it, but because I usually prefer using Brian Dennis. Even in my former account where I used to earn, I used to use Brian Dennis. Now, who are the contributors? There are no contributors. Is that okay? I am the only person who wrote the book. So if you partner with somebody to write the book, or probably you want to put your wife's name as part of the people who join in writing the book, why not? You can go ahead, maybe your friend or anyone. But for now, we not. Now, this is the description of the book. So we come back here and book title, everything, subtitle, how to build, series, optional, editor number, leave it blank first, author name, you see the way I've just put it, then it's a meaning, then contributors number, optional as well. You can see that ChatGPT gave what is following the same format that we are already following. Is that okay? So now this is the book description, highly optimized. They wrote it very well. ChatGPT wrote it very well. So I'll copy it. Let me highlight. All right, so let me highlight and then copy. Let me see if I copy all. Yes, I did copy all. Sorry, I'm going to back to ChatGPT. It's Amazon. All right, so we're going to paste it. Yes. All right, let's scroll down and read it. Are you tired of depending on, say, in today's economy, relying on a single? Of course, everything is now looking okay. So let's scroll down. Publishing right. I own the copyright and I hold necessary publishing rights. This is a public domain work. No, I own the right. So even if we come back to the questions here, you can see that ChatGPT says we should select I own the right. Is that okay? So let's go back to KDP and we select this one. Primary audience, select sexually explicit. It was supposed to be no, they are not sexually explicit, but let's see what ChatGPT gives to us. I just wanted to follow this guide so that you will not be able to miss anything. This ChatGPT did not even give us those ones, but these are keywords. So let me copy them because you are going to need them. All right, so let's go back to KDP. And does the book cover or interior contain sexually explicit image? No, our book does not include that. Select the appropriate age or children and young adults. We don't have any access to this. Once we select no, we don't want this. Now, primary marketplace, we want it on Amazon. You can select any of these places, but Amazon.com is the complete website where you should leave it on. Is that okay? Now, what are the categories? Now, remember that our book was on what? Let me go back to Amazon before I do any mistake here. What are the categories? The category is business and money, then personal finance, wealth management. Are you seeing? So let's go back to KDP. And here we are going to select money and finance. So let's see if money and finance is here. Please check with me. All right, money and finance, business and money. All right, that's business and money. The subcategory is personal finance. Personal finance. All right, so let's see personal finance. All right, personal finance. And then the sub one here, let's see what ChatGPT say we should choose. That ChatGPT say wealth management, ChatGPT say we should select self-help, business, money, budgeting, and blah blah blah. All right, let's go back to Amazon, and then we still want to select budgeting and money management. All right, so here we can select these two, and all right, let's go. I think we are done with these categories. 2 out of 3 category placements selected. So we have selected everything here actually. So I think I'm okay with this, and I'm going to click on save categories. Now the categories have been saved, and let's move. Say they're asking, does your book classify as any of these type? Low content book, large print book, all right, 16-point font size, or is a low content book? All right, no, this book is not a low content book, please. But let's see what Amazon has to do. Adult content, no. AI content related, yes. This book is not a low content book actually. Let me go back, sorry. So all right, does your book classify as any of the type? Choose below. Low content, journals, notebook, and planners. No, it's large content, please, not low content. So it's large content. All right, so these are the keywords. All right, so if you come to ChatGPT where I generated it, you can see that we already have the keywords here. All we have to do is we need to put 7 keywords. ChatGPT already generates that completely for us. I don't know where I'm coming to this ChatGPT. All right, so I'll paste the first one. Let me just copy all at once so that I'll be able to maximize. All right, so come here and then we can paste this ones here. Oh, come on, they won't be able to allow us do that. So let's just copy them one by one. Just follow me step by step, right? All right, so I've pasted the first one. So let me put the second one. Come here. All right, so the next one is financial books. These keywords will help you so that if somebody comes and put in any of these keywords to look for a book on Amazon, your book is going to come up and you're going to sell. And ChatGPT actually give us the optimized keyword, the ones that people will actually look. That's why ChatGPT or any AI you'll be using is very, very good. Is that okay? So please pay attention to that. Now remember that you're going to tell Amazon that this book was generated from AI. If not, your account will be flagged immediately. So you're going to inform Amazon that this book was generated with AI, and Amazon is also going to inform the buyers that the book was generated with AI. But people also buy AI books. Is that okay? All right, so publication date and release date the same. All right, let's leave it like that. Now release date is the same as well. All right, so we are done with the first page and let's move to the second page. Click on next, save and continue. All right, emoji characters are not supported. Please use standard characters only. Where did we put emojis? Okay, here. Oh, here we put emojis. So let me remove it. I don't think this is not emoji now. Okay, so you can see, let's remove it. This is not emoji, this is bullet points. But let's remove it if you don't want. But before we remove it, let me do another. We can't leave them like this. All right, let's give them a bullet point. So you can see that here we can also I can put it like this, I can put it like this. All right, so let's scroll down and save and continue and see. Click on save and continue. All right, save successfully, and it's going to move us to the next page where we're going to continue the filling. Please pay close attention. Is that okay? This is how to mint money, right? You can of course, you know that books have ISBN number. If I pick any of my book here, you see that. In fact, let me show you. Let me see if I can be able to show you. All right, you can see this number here. I don't know if you're seeing it correctly. This number here, every book has that ISBN number. So if they are going to print that book, which is this paperback, it needs to have this ISBN number. And don't worry, Amazon give you an ISBN number for free. You're not paying anything. Is that okay? So and get a free KDBN number. So if you add your own, if you have your own, you can add it. But this one, we need to assign it and click on assign. So it's just going to assign a new. So it has been assigned. This is the number here. Let's scroll down. But if you're publishing as KDP, they won't ask you for ISBN number, but if you are publishing as paperback, they will ask you. Is that okay? Now, print options. Choose how you would like to print your book. We have pre-selected this. Just see, we want to print it as black and white interior. The one that is selected here is the right one, black and white, simple. Is that okay? So let's leave it here, selected right. Now let's go. What is the size? The size is 6 by 9. If you don't know the size, you can come back to the book and go back to settings and go back to page setup, and then you're going to see the size of the book, 6 by 9. Is that okay? So the book is 6 by 9, so we are going to leave it at 6 by 9. Bleed, no, just leave everything the way it is like this. Is okay? Is that okay? Now upload your manuscript. That is your book's interior content. That's the real book that we downloaded. All right, so they're asking us to upload it. Make sure the file matches the trim size and bleed settings you selected. Of course, if you don't select the right thing, the book will not go. But I think we did the right thing. So let's click on upload, and then this is the book streams. I think this is the book, this is the book, and this is the KDP, how do you call it, the paperback. Let's select it. If we actually follow the right thing, this book should upload successfully. But if you don't, it means that you have to select, go back and correct it. So it's currently uploading. Let's allow it to upload, and it says save successfully. So it means that our book is okay. And say manuscript multiple series of outcome, how to build model is uploaded successfully, no problem. So here we have book cover. this is where we are going to digress a little. I'm going to show you how to create a book cover. So you say you create a cover using a cover creator, or upload a single PDF that includes the back cover, spin, and front cover as one image, no larger than 650 MB. All right, so use cover creator to make your book cover. Upload your own cover image. Just leave out this grammar. All we have to do is click on upload. Let me click on generate. Sorry, but see. All right, let's scroll down. This is what I wanted. So all we have to do is we have to download this. Is that okay? So let me click on it and save image. Even if you are using it from your laptop, you can still do this. So see where I click on learn more about barcode size, and it brings me to here, and I quickly download this. Is that okay? I downloaded this. Now after you have downloaded this, all you have to do is go back to where the image is. See where the image is. So I'll have to right click and see the size of that image, and I'll click on properties, and I'll see the size of that image. The size of the image, or let me just click it. Let me just open it. When I open it, you can see that the size is 1042 by 751. 1042 by 751. So what we have to do is we go to Canva. That's where we need to design our book cover. Is that okay? Go to Canva, and then you come to create. All right, and then you come to custom size. Sometimes you can see custom size around there, but if you don't see it, follow what I did. So let's pick up the size. The size say is 1042 by 751. 1042 by 751. So I don't know if it's in pieces or in inches. So let's return back here and see. You say your cover needs to be sized with the bleed in order to be in our blah blah blah. To size your cover file with the bleed, add 0.2 millimeter to the top. I don't know. I want to see where this size is in pieces or millimeter. I can't actually find this, right? But let me just leave it in pieces and try to let me leave it in pieces and try to click on create. Let me see if it will give me the right thing. If it gives me the right thing, then I will know. All right, so yes, this is correct. So that number I picked, this size is in pixels. Is that okay? So we have put it here, and this is here. So we can click on here, and we can now bring in that image that we downloaded. So click on here. Please just pay close attention. Click on here. Click on upload. Let me upload them. So I'll just bring in this for now. Those things were generated from AI. All right, I just told AI to use the content that he generates for me. That's the book he generates for me, to create both the cover image and the back image, and that's why that thing was generated. So we click on this, so we can now right click and set as background image. So what you will need to do is, once it's now set like this, the next thing you need to do is now start designing it. By designing it, what you could probably do is that you can come to element here and choose back cover, or back cover. I say back cover, book cover. Is that okay? Book cover. And you can see this one is showing me only my own. Please, let's come back to element, insert book cover, and click on this. You can see that it's supposed to show us book cover. Where? Come on. It's supposed to be under element. No, sorry, template. Sorry, not book. Under template, we write book cover, and then click on OK. You can see that we have a lot of book cover here. He's even giving us Amazon this thing here. You can see them, a lot of them here, but most of these things are not looking nice to me. Is that okay? The next thing you cannot, what you can also do is that you can design it yourself. Finally, on this channel, I showed you how to use Canva. There's a video here, there's a graphic designing video here that shows you how to use Canva, how to create design with Canva and all of that. Is that okay? So all you have to do is, let's say you want to design, so I can come here, let me delete it and show you a little, because I won't be designing this. I'll be using what I created from ChatGPT. Is that okay? So I can just come here, click on here, I can just see here, but ensure that you don't cover this barcode. Is that okay? Because the barcode will be needed for printing. So when you are doing whatever you are doing, ensure that it does not cover the barcode. So even if you cover this, the whole of this, let's say we cover something like this, blah blah blah, and then let's stretch it to enter, stretch it to enter. Please don't also cover these two lines here, because these two lines here in the center here, they are this line that they will bend. Is that okay? So don't design to cover this center here. So you can write something just the way you're seeing on this thing. You can write something to put under that center instead of covering it. Is that okay? So we cover like that. Let's scroll down, and then you can maybe start designing something. You can write the name of the book, or you can bring in an image. Let's see, let me see if this thing is here. You can bring in an image like this. All right, you can how they call, remove the background. Okay, like again I said, check in the video description. You see a video of how to get a Canva Pro account for free, so that it gives you leverage, so you can start designing your cover book. Is that okay? But just ensure that, remember I said from the first class that your cover image is the first point of contact, so it must have to look good. All right, so let's say money streams, for example, and then I can now design it. Or what you can also do is that if you need any of these images, you can go to a platform called freepik.com. freepik.com. All right, freepik is a photographic company that gives a lot of images. So you can come here, download any image, whether they are AI images or anything. You can even use ChatGPT to generate this. Is that okay? See images here. You can also put your prompt here, maybe money, a man working in his office, for example, a man working in his office, all right, with PC. All right, click on enter, and then freepik is going to bring a lot of images, bring in a lot of images, and then you're going to pick anyone and download. Then you go to remove.bg, a website called remove.bg, to remove the background. That is if you don't have Canva Pro account. If you have Canva Pro account, you don't need to go to remove.bg. You can simply use this remove button that you see me just use here to remove it automatically. Right, so check that video to get a Canva Pro account. So design everything. The front should carry some beautiful design. You know how a book looks. Look at this book, see how it looks from the behind, and then at the back, see how it looks. If you want to put text about the author, everything, please ensure that everything is looking well. But for me, I've already generated this from AI ChatGPT, so I'm going to delete all of this. So I'm going to now bring this one is for the front, this one is for the front, so I'm going to expand it. So what I need to do is, first I need to bring in a circle, because okay, this one is the back, sorry, this one is the back. All right, this one is the back and this one is the front. All right, so let me shift it. All right, so it's fitting. All right, so I'm getting it. So this is correct. So this one, before I do this, I have to bring in a boss and ensure that I don't cover this barcode, because they know the reason why they don't want you to cover it, because when they are printing, the barcode needs to be there. Is that okay? So let's see here. Okay, so let me all right, you can see if you use this their guide like this, everything will be simple for you. Is that okay? All right, so everything is okay. All right, so we are okay like this. Let me bring it down a little. Oh, come on. All right, so let me expand this book to this. Yeah, wow. All right, so let me take it here, but the book is covering this this space, so I need to leave that space on the line. Okay, so the image is there. So here I can now change the color. Let me change the color to white. That's what I want, or maybe something navy blue. Anyway, this color is good. Let's leave it there. So this one here, I don't want this to be here. Is that okay? Because if this is not good to be there. So if you are telling ChatGPT to generate it for you, tell it to generate and remove this. All right, so let me change the color of this. Okay, so come here, I'll change the color to something like this. All right, so that it will not be too visible. Is that okay? All right, so we are good to go. And here I can write something in the center, or even if I don't want to write something in the center, let me expand it to close, because I know that they will actually create that space. But initially, if they don't accept this thing we are trying to design, please redesign it and don't put anything in this center. Is that okay? So here we are good to go. This book, the cover is also good, and we can now download it. All right, so I can now name it book cover, and please download it as PDF. All right, click on here, download, click on here. Please don't download it as a PNG, download it as PDF standard, and click on enter. Now let it download, and we go back. We just pray that if we do it correctly, they are going to accept this thing, right? So upload your own. So let's upload our cover photo, and let me come back to size. All right, this is the book cover. If we do it correctly, then that thing should go very well. Is that okay? All right, so let's see. If we don't do it correctly, it will not accept it. All right, so you can see that we use the same size. If you don't use the same size, they will reject it. So you have to upload it again. That's the truth about it. So now Amazon is collecting information about the use of artificial intelligence tools. So yes, we use artificial intelligence. Now, even if you are using Quillbot to paraphrase, still tell them that you use artificial intelligence. So in artificial intelligence, what do and what? Some sections of the minimal, entire work with minimal or no editing, entire work with editing, extensive editing. Correct. Now, what tools do we use? We have to put ChatGPT. You can see that this is, you need to put it only ChatGPT. If you have many, you use multiple AIs. Let's say we use Quillbot, I'll put Quillbot, but I'll be using only one AI, and that's ChatGPT. All right. So the image, still yes. Many AI generated image with minimal, many AI with editing. Please put editing. So it's still ChatGPT, because it's ChatGPT I generated that cover image. But if you don't use any image that we generated from any AI, please don't choose it. Is that okay? Translations, entire with stencil. We did not do anything here, so I'll click on no, sorry. Oh my god. So translations, some none. We did not do any translations, right? So now you have made updates to your manuscript, cover or print. So book preview, you can preview this book. So let's click on preview. Very important to see how that book is going to look. All right, so it's currently opening, and let's allow it. If you can check to see if the book did not fit correctly into this, it means that the work we are doing is not good. Remember, people are going to don't worry about this one for now. Let me click. All right, so let me click. Okay, for our book, everything is okay. Are you seeing it? Everything is okay for our book. All right, you can see. Let me see this page. Chapter 1. Why is it not showing? All right, but our content are showing. Is that okay? Everything is fitting well, so it means that we did a good job. Is that okay? We did a good job. We did a good job. But I don't know what happens to this. What happens to this, because it was supposed to fit well. However, if it did not fit well, what I want you to do is that you can see that they have already put their barcode for us. You're already seeing that they have already put their barcode for us. There was no need even putting this color here safe. They already put their barcode for us. So with this, I don't know why this is not covering. All right, but we need to leave it because they accepted the book. If they accepted the cover, if the cover was bad, they wouldn't have accepted it. All right, so in future, when they're trying to print the book and they have any issue with the book, they're going to contact you to correct it. So don't worry about it. So I think our book is good, very good. All right, so say yes. What the most important thing is seeing that our letters fit into this. This is correct. All right, correct. I like what we did. All right, so we are now done. We can now exit print preview. We can now exit print preview, and so number 1 completed, paperback content completed, and then here we come, click on save and continue, and then we are going to go to the last phase, which is please preview and approve. Oh, preview and approve. We were supposed to preview and approve. I did not approve it, and I saw a preview button there, an approve button there. Sorry. All right, so okay, so this is approve. The approve is button is not showing. Let it load complete. All right, so all right, so let it go. I don't know why the approve button is not showing, but let me go to the end and see if the approve button will show, because as I'm immediately the book is okay for you, it was supposed to show this. You choose 6:9 trim. size, but your interior file was submitted at 6.93 by 985. Are you seeing? Your expected cover size is 12.43, but the submitted file size is this. Are you now seeing that they are picturing our error for us, and that's why the approve button is not showing? So all we have to do is go back and fix the error. Now, I like how I'm making the video. I don't want to publish the video as a professional so that you see, what is this guy doing? I want to publish it showing my errors so that in case you encounter them, they will not be new to you. Is that okay? There are a lot of things we need to actually correct here. You can see, we have removed non-printable backup from your document. Check this page to confirm that your book still appear as intended. All right, that is the review. All right, so we need to convert this cover size to this. So if we put this value on Canva, it will not give us, will not allow us to create. So what we can do is we can take it to Canva, we can take it to ChatGPT and ask it to convert it to pixel size, and the pixel size is 3731, and I already put it here. So it's going to create this for us, and all we have to do is come back here and highlight everything. Just click on Ctrl A and Ctrl P. All right, that is copy, and then you come back and then paste it. I don't know, paste page style. All right, let's just paste. So it's going to paste everything for us, and we right click. Oh, it's not showing also, but let's just increase it. All right, so we have a picture of what we want already. So here, let me delete this before, like I said earlier, and here let me increase it. All right, so I can now download this. So for now, let me download this back as PDF. All right, so we are trying to correct what KDP is telling us to correct. So download it as PDF and come here. Now we are done correcting the cover photo. So the next thing to correct here is the book size. All right, so we can actually change this book to let me go back to where that book is. All right, so let me exit print preview. The text is outside. Let me print the text preview, and we can come back here where the book is. All right, so let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. No, scroll down. I think this is not where we want. I think it's where we're uploading the book that I need to see. All right, so let's scroll down here again. Okay, it's asking us 6 by 9. Is that okay? So let's click and see if it will have exactly the size that we have. The size that we have here is page setup and 6 by 93. 6.93 by 9.84. Let's check on Amazon and see if we have it. 6.93. I don't know. Let's just check it here. 6.9. Yes, in inches. 6.14. 6.69. 7.9. Oh, come on. We can't put it. So what we can do is that, let me check if this is in inches. All right, so let's just put it here, 6.93 by 6.93 by 9.84. So let's put it here and put it manually. Is that okay? So 6.93, and then the width is, I think it's 9.84. Let me cross check again. 9.84, and then we click on select. All right, so books with interior, paper type and trim size you choose are ineligible. Or for explanation, let's leave this for now, and let's click on upload a new cover. Let's click on a new cover and see. All right, so it's actually working. Let's give it some time. Once it's done, we'll click next again, and then we'll preview it and see what's up. So let's click on launch again. KDP is processing your manuscript and book cover to generate a print ready file. This requires a number of steps and can take several minutes. Please just give it some time. Once we are done, we'll come back. All right, so we have been able to correct everything, and it's left with only one. You can see how I corrected them. I corrected the cover image, and I corrected, you can see everything now is now fitting in. We did not choose the right size. Now we choose the right size and we are okay. So all we have to do is click on approve, and then the book has been complete. The second aspect has been completed. So it's good that you are even going through all those stuff so that you see that if you don't bring in the right size, if you don't select the right sizes, it will actually cause us problems. So you're printing, you see the cost of everything. But let's go to the last page and fill it and publish this book, because this video is becoming long already. Say ensure that your answers regarding AI generated content are still accurate and check the boxes. All right, yes, we are correct. Everything. By clicking this, I confirm that my answers are accurate. Yes, and click on complete. So you can see you can publish this book from your phone and everything. Is that what we are doing here is applicable to even phone? Oh, they have locked us out. Come on. Let me not forget this password though. Okay, let me click on login. All right, I don't know why they have locked us out, but let's see. Don't worry, we are going to continue. Is that okay? See, we have not published this book. The right publishing, payback rights, and let's see individual, all territories. Select the territories where you have the right to sell this book. All territories, Amazon, everything is here. Let's scroll down. Account information incomplete. You must complete your account information to publish items. So they won't allow us to go to that last page where we're going to put our, we are going to do the pricing and the publishing. So let's go to our account and correct other information. I think I did that mistake. I was supposed to, for your securities, we send a code to your phone. Okay, all right, the code is here already. And okay, so for my security sake, you can see that they are very strict. Any website that pays you money is always strict. I always say this to my student at Express Tech. Submit code. All right, so let me use one of my phones. Just hold on. Okay, I'm using phone number, sorry. All right, so I'm using phone number, so I'm going to choose United Kingdom, and I will choose the number because the number I used here was a United Kingdom number. So let me just say continue with that number. So I'll copy the number. I don't know the number offhand, that is why. So they're asking me enter your details as they appear on your government issued ID. So I have NIN, and it's NIN I will use. So my name that appears there is Onigia. Sorry. First name Dennis. Just let me just put everything here. All right, so my information is correct. Address is too long, so I'll just click on just will be Abuja. All right, click on save. Right, it brings us here. So we are trying to verify accounts. All right, so just go to your account and you'll be able to verify this. All right, account holder address. So we can also put account holder address. So we can just use the existing account, this label here. All right, and then click on add. So almost done. Click at the button to complete updating your payment information. So let's click at the bottom to updating. So we can click on save. All right, it's supposed to take us out of here. So account details, everything is correct. So we can now go to task information. That's the last thing that is left. This is how to verify your account. So you can see complete your task profile to payment details, blah blah blah. So let's click on incomplete. Let's click on complete task information.
Here you're going to answer questions about your task. Is that okay? So they're asking you whether you are so what is your task verification? Individual, yes. Are you a resident of United States? Please, no. Click on no. All right, we have choose no. Let's scroll down. And then the next question, are you acting as an intermediary agent or other person receiving payment on behalf of another person? No, we are not. All right, so let's click on it. Go again. Task information, full name Dennis, country of residence is Nigeria. All right, let's put Nigeria here. All right, you can choose any country you are watching this video from. All right, so country Nigeria, address, my address is here already, zip code, everything is here. If you don't know all this information, go to Google and type zip code of my area, or put your area. Let's say you're in Lagos, zip code of Lagos, you to come out, copy it and put here. All right, so just put your postal code and we scroll down. So the taxpayer, they're asking you, let me untick this please, I don't know why they were ticked. So the taxpayer, they were asking you, taxpayer, then I have a non-US team. I have a US team. So let's choose, why are you not able to provide the team? The country, don't choose anyone. The country where I am liable to pay, they have applied for a team and but have not received it. I could not have not obtained it. Let's choose the second one and then we click on once you receive your tin, please provide the same address, blah blah blah. Click, but just choose because where I am to pay that does not issue tin to each resident. Please choose the first one instead, please. The country where you are does not offer tins. Is that okay? Click on continue. Alright, so everything is okay like this, and just you can proofread it and then click on save and continue. Alright, so we have completed our account and this is the form. Let's go down and submit it. Let's click on certify. My full name, Dennis. For some of you who will be asking questions like, will this thing affect the today's date is 4/21? Yes, it's okay, and click on submit form. Now, for those of you who you're seeing must exactly mark the full name enter in the task ID. The task ID. Let me make some changes and go back and see the name I used here so that I can copy it at once so that it will not delay us. Is that okay? So let's come back. This is the name. Oh, sorry. So I have to put this here. Sorry. That's why I like that we are encountering these issues, alright, so that you will know where you have the issues. So that if you send me a DM and maybe probably I don't respond on time, you will not have issues. Is that okay? However, I will respond on time. Alright, let's go back. Okay, let's come here and then let's paste the name here and then click on OK. Alright, click on submit form. Now it will go because the name matches. Alright, is it interview? Alright, so we're done. Applicable withholding. So like I told you before, they are going to be holding at least 30% because we are not in the UK. So they're going to get 30% of their own income. So let's return back to our book and complete the publishing of that book. Is that okay? So everything here is complete, please. Everything is complete. In case you is not complete, it's complete. All right. So just click on your accounts. So it's coming. I want us to go back to identity. I think there's an issue with our identity. Let's click here. Identity verifications required. Okay, we have not uploaded the picture of our identity. All right, verify. So you need NIN. Like I said before, you need NIN. I think this thing used to take time to verify, but let's try with the one I have. Okay, Nigeria, yes. If it's not Nigeria, please change it. So national ID. All right, it's national ID. So continue to another device. No, let me click on it. Take a photo. No, I'm not taking any photo, please.
Alright, so I just verified my account and then it brought me exactly here. Is that okay? Now, once you verified your own, it will bring you here. But I will advise that since we started with uploading the book before uploading our NIN, I advise that when you are creating the account, you can simply upload your NIN before you start uploading the book, in contrary to what I did. Now, when you are uploading your ID card, you might encounter some issues. I know that some of you will encounter it, those who take practice. You will tell me in the comment section. But before then, let me give you a tip on how to make everything simple. Please upload an NIN. The one of the slip does not usually work like that. But if you have the slip one, you can try it and see if it will work. Is that okay? That's if you're in Nigeria. If you are anywhere outside the country, ensure that your NIN, your ID card, your means of identification has a code. So for those who have a slip, if you upload it and it did not work, don't panic. Go to any cyber cafe where they do NIN, tell them to print it in a card. That card usually carries a QR code. All right, so when you now try to upload it with that QR code, it will be very, very simple. Is that okay? But first of all, try with your NIN. I tried my own with the card. I don't have the NIN. Is that the slip rather? I tried it with the card and it works immediately. But sometimes it does not work with the other slip. Is that okay? So I'm just giving you a tip on how to do that. And please note something. The name on your KDP account must be the same with the name or your NIN. In fact, what they are checking is the name. Is that very, very important. Your name must match. If your name is Ondigan Dennis, you shouldn't go and put your name as Dennis Ondigan. It will not go. You can see that when we're doing when we're trying to fill that form, it shows us like that. So your name must be exactly like that. That's okay. So now we are now going to click on continue setup so that we can now publish this our book as paperback. Now remember that we started with paperback. Is that okay? So now come here. Once we are done with the paperback, we are now going to upload it as a Kindle. Is that okay? So now we are continue. So let's scroll down. All right, we're done setting up all these things. So let's scroll down and then click on save and continue. And then it's now going to take us to the last page where we are going to do pricing. So we're almost done publishing this book. The last page is just for the pricing. Is that okay? All right, so you can do this with phone. Is that okay? So this is it. So territories, I want all territory to see my books. All right, primary marketplace, Amazon.com, and then this is the price. Then the Amazon.com, I want to put, say the minimum amount we can give to, we can sell our book is $5.68 to, and the maximum is $250. So since this is a paperback book, a paperback, I usually name my paperback. I usually price it at 8.99, or you can put 9.99. So I'm actually selling this book at $9, but I'm putting 8.90. It's a marketing strategy. Is that okay? You can do that. Or you can put 9.99. This is paperback. So they expect that paperback, it should be costly because the person will demand for printing. Is that okay? Now, if it's Kindle, you can put $3, $4, $2, and I think $2 is the least. But for a paperback, put your amount from $7, $8, $9, and depending on how costly the book is, can even put $20, $25. But me, since I generated with ChatGPT, I'm going to put $8.99. Remember that the Amazon is going to remove their own. And when I put it on here, it automatically calculated for other ones here. So you don't need to do anything. You just have to scroll down, and you can see that everything is correct. And then you can now see and click publish your paperback book. All right, so your changes have been saved. Submitting title for publishing. Also pay attention and say it can take up to 72 hours for your book to be available for purchase on Amazon. So it means that Amazon needs to go through the book and see if the book meets its criteria. Is that okay? In Amazon to see whether it not go against their ethics, because they are also very, very strict in their policies. All right, so now you can see that the book, you can say your paperback has been submitted. So in a couple of days, they will send us an email if this book is published. So now it's not live yet. So they will go and cross-check it before they publish it. So now they are now asking us start your ebook now. So we can now republish this book as an ebook. Is that okay? Now, if you have started as ebook, it will also show you to publish as paperback. So we're going to click on ebook. All right. Remember, I said you should post as paperback and as ebook, and we started with paperback. All right. So everything here is correct. All right, so the good thing about republishing in the other content is that you don't need to struggle yourself again. So the book title is here, the subtitle, just the way we put them. Add series. Do we even need to add series? No, let's leave the series. This one, let's leave it. This is the author, Brian Dennis. This is the contributor. No, we don't have the contributor. This is the description. Everything is here. I own the rights. Then primarily everything is correct like this. The next thing to do is click on save and continue. Say add a category to your book. Okay, it means that we now add a category, and then this is where we have category. Sorry, let me go up. Where is category that I? Okay, sorry. All right, so this is a category. I can now click on here. Remember, our book is under business and it's under business and money. All right, so under business and money, we can now put subcategories. Let me put personal, let me put something personal development, personal finance. All right. Then subcategory, you can now put money and business, and then you can do this one, you can choose them. There's no problem, and then save categories. Now let's go down again and save and continue. If we do it correctly, it will move to the next page, and then the other information are also going to be saved. Is that okay? So it's to upload your manuscript, all right? And then this one is upload your cover image. Remember that we already have this cover image, and then this one is upload your manuscript. Now, but pay attention. I said before that this book here on the paperback you upload it as PDF, but here you upload it as doc. Is that okay? So let's upload it. So click on here. All right. So click on here, and then we come here, and then I've already remember that I already downloaded that book. All right. I already downloaded it as and as a doc. All right. So don't include it here. Don't upload the PDF. Instead the doc. All right. So let's wait for it successfully. And then would you like to apply digital right management to you? Yes, yes, no. Do you like to apply digital right? Okay, let's say we apply it. All right, and then Kindle ebook cover. So let's click on here. Remember that the book must come with. Okay, so I think I did a mistake. Let me go back. So we already have the cover already, so no need to click launch cover. So click on this and then click on upload. So remember the one we used from the paperback when we're uploading is the same one that we're going to use as well. So I'll come here. All right, so we are currently uploading it, but please you need to pay attention to something here. All right, so the cover image for Kindle book is JPG. All right, JPG. You can't use like for example, if we come to the Canva here, all right, this is our ebook, this is our cover image. If I click on download and click on download, it's automatic. Well, it used to be automatic on PNG. Is that okay? Please change it to JPG. If you don't change it to JPG, you can't be able to upload the cover. Is that okay? All right. Now, remember the first time we use it at PDF. So when you are downloading it to use here, you download it as JPG. All right. Now, AI generated content, of course, the book was generated with okay. Test, yes. Some section with minimal and no editing, entire work with minimal or no editing, entire work with extensive editing. So I can choose this. Okay. All right. Yes. What platform do we use? ChatGPT. Remember, this is what we have been doing. All right. Now, it's only ChatGPT we used, so no need. Images. AI generated images with minimal or no editing, AI with images, and then it's still ChatGPT. All right, ChatGPT. All right. So the translation, we don't have any translation, so let's leave it like that. And then let's go down. Kindle. Well done, your manuscript does not have spelling errors or image issues. That means our book is good because I did a good job there. Then this one here, Kindle ebook ISBN, is optional, so we don't need it. Or publisher optional, is that okay? So since we are publishing here, so accessibility features, it looks like you have uploaded a new manuscript or ebook cover. By clicking this, I confirm that yes. Okay. Okay, so let's click on save and continue. Let's see if we have it. You see, select the amount of AI generated translation in your book. So let's see. All right, some section with minimal, entire work with extensive edition. So it's this ChatGPT. All right, so I use only one tool. All right, so if you used a lot of AIs, you can actually put all those AIs there. It's very important because your book will not be published if you don't follow and answer those questions the right way. All right, so let's scroll down. This is where we can now this is the last phase where you can now price our book. Now under the Kindle, the interface seems to be a bit different. Is that okay? So KDP is select enrollment. So enroll my book in KDP select. So I'll put it there. All territories, yes. Primary marketplace is Amazon. I don't want to change it, please. Amazon is okay. All right. So remember that they are taking 35%, while you are getting 70. They are getting 30, while you are taking 70. So like this is a KDP, an ebook. So what we need to do is I can put this book at 3.99, or let me just use 2.99 because I want to sell it at $3. So I'll put it at $2.99. And then these other ones like this, it will not automatically feel like it did in the credit in the paperback. But let's just leave it like that because I'm not interested in that. All right. So let's leave it. Amazon itself will do the work for you, so you don't have to worry. Remember also that it can take up to 72 hours for your title to be available for purchase on Amazon. And you can see that when we're trying to publish it, it did not give us any error because we are using the same thing that it gives us from there. Okay, they're asking us to put this. All right, so I don't know. Says select the price. This price was supposed to be automatically filled. Okay, so I don't know. Select the price for Amazon in royalty. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me choose anything. All right, let me choose anything. For this, I'll choose 3. All right, for this, I'll choose €3, €3. All right, €3, €3. Okay, so I'll fill it and come back. Alright, so we're done. I'll now click on publish. If there's any error, it says select a royalty plan and set your price. So if there's any error, we are going to get it. So select the royalty plan. This one here, we did not select it. Select the royalty plan and set your Kindle ebook leaks. Alright, so how does your pricing? Alright, so we are going to select the right one. I will choose 70% because 70% is what I want to be earning. And then this one here, I think this is Indian stuff. So let me put it at 60 so that can be able to go. All right. Then this one also is not good. So I'll put instead of 34.99, I will now put 38. All right, 38.88. Sorry, 38.99. All right. So this one again, 3 is low. So I can just put AUD 15. All right. So here again, I can also put here as 150. Just be sealing the number on red, like trying to give you a clue of what to do. All right. Let me just put, okay. All right. So let me just put 150. All right. Sorry. All right. 150. I can click at that side. This one again. Okay. So we are done. I can click on publish. If there's any error, it will highlight against for us, and then we're going to go there. But there's no error, and then our book is now published. So one book has been published as a KDP. It's a congratulations, multiple streams of income, how to build wealth and income has been published, and it will take 72 hours for them to approve it. So if they approve it, I will screenshot it and put on the comment section. So this is how to actually publish, register on the KDP, and make money from here. You can actually sell these books and get your money. So don't be tired of writing books. The key success of succeeding on Amazon is posting more books. Is that okay? I said it from the beginning. The more books you post, right? Okay, the more books you post, the more money you make, because there are chances that if one book did not perform well, another one will perform well. So this is a free opportunity. Keep doing it, and keep doing it. If you have any question, tell me in the comment section, and in subsequent videos I'll be making more videos for you on how to advertise your products, and how to how generally there are a lot of more things to do here. This is not just publishing your book is not the whole thing. So there are more things to do. Just if you want me to make video on any of them, tell me in the comment section. Like how to run ads on KDP, how to push your books to the right audience, how to do a separate video on how to do keyword research and all of that. I'm very ready to do all of that to help you guys. If there's anyone you want me to start with, tell me in the comment section. And of course, you know that I'm giving you this completely for free, even though at some points my face stopped showing. In subsequent videos, my face will be showing. So tell me in the comment section, I will start with that. I'm very determined to make more videos for you and ensure that you make money from here. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video.